back here again. Welcome back to FTB Monster plus Greg Tech plus Galacticraft. I am on my little single player server. I've not been on for a few days. I have got a bit of a recap to do of the stream that I did last Wednesday, so I'll get onto that. In fact, what I've got in my little book here is I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about, but I don't want to stand here doing nothing while I'm talking, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be making this Flux battle range. I'm going to be working towards it while I am talking about these things. So I'm going to start off by making a I think, right, let's have a look at Flux battle wrench. Flux Infused. So I want to have this as my main weapon and wrench just for fun of it. Flux Infused battle wrench. So I need induction smelter. I've got one of them. I need fluid transposer. Yeah, I thought so. I need a fluid transposer. I'm going to need a magma crucible to cook up that. So I'm going to work towards making them too while I'm talking about stuff. So let's make a start on that. Right then, I'm on version 1.0.4 of FTB Monster. Updated version. There's quite a few changes, and the most notable is the addition of Found Tinkerer Kami, I guess, which adds really cool endgame Found Tinkerer stuff that I might get to one day. It also adds Q-Craft, which is a pretty cool, well, very cool quantum mechanic type of kind of mod, which is really smart. And a couple of other things. The main thing I've done different is I've enabled all the mods that are disabled by default. I decided, because I'm doing this hard mode, I might as well have everything enabled. So what I've enabled is Meteor Craft, Lycanites mobs, there's a second mobs one, I can't remember the name of it, but I've enabled everything, so when this gets to episode 10 and I start doing world downloads, I start doing world downloads, you'll want everything enabled on the server side if you're doing a server. On the client side, it's everything liquid, what's it called? On the client side, everything is loaded, of course, apart from the other map mods that are available. So there's 4 map mods available in this. I am using Opus. What's it called again? Liquid transposer, isn't it? It's not a transposer, is it? Yeah, let's go with Magma Crucible first, because I know how to spell magma. Magma Crucible, there it is. As you can see, I've also added a modded version of the Faithful 32 resource pack that Callum and a couple of other people let me know about. Yeah, little guy, what are you doing? So, as you can see, this is now a updated version of the texture. Not just, I did have Faithful 32 vanilla, so the vanilla stuff was a little bit smoother. Now things like family expansion and stuff are all updated as well. So there we go with that. So let's have a look at this. Magma Crucible needs copper, reception coil, leadstone energy cell. Interesting. I need to make another one of them. Right, I'll make one of them first then, I guess. So for that I need a block of redstone, which I think I've got. I have, wonderful. And let's go on with that. So what have I covered there? So yeah, version 1.0.4, all the optional mods are on. I did come on the other day and start doing an episode, and then I got interrupted by nephew going up the stairs and shouting out and banging on my door. But a big meteor came in and hit over there, and I collected some stuff from it. I did have a bit of rutile ore, which is something I've not been as a fan otherwise, which I'll get to in a bit when I go through what we did in the stream. But let's have a quick look at Meteor Craft. Not sure what it adds apart from meteors. I don't know if it adds some kind of meteor shield, because I might have to be. It doesn't seem to add anything. Okay. I'm sure I've got it enabled though. Just have a quick check. So disconnect to here and look at the mods. I wish these was in alphabetical order, you know. It really would help. Come on, help me out. Kind of a bit alphabetical, but not really, innit? Agriculture, reactor craft. Oh, for God's sake, this isn't really helping, is it? So many mods. Well, I think I've got meteor craft added, so I need to be careful of meteors destroying my base. So possibly if there's no thing you can craft from it, then it maybe just adds the gen of nice, isn't it? Nice stone background when I'm logging in. It probably just has the well gen of meteors coming in for the resources. It was a little bit weird. It came in and I tried mining it and I got like a big lag thing and loads of it didn't mine and loads of it was on fire. But I eventually got it sorted and I mined some stuff out of it, which is pretty cool. So that I want 4 lead. What's my lead look like? Tin. I've got no lead. No lead. Not much at all. But 4 lead and 4 more glass. That should give me a leadstone engine. Leadstone cell, should I say. And while I'm here, what do I need? 1 of them, 2 of them. So, yeah, so all the optional mods I did. Lycanites mobs, add extra mobs. Like I said, there's a second mob addition mod that I can. Oh man, now my mouse isn't working. God, everything's a chore. Lycanites mobs. Well, special mobs is the second one that adds other stuff. So I should have more dangerous things to try and kill me. Still on 7 deaths, didn't die in the stream. Nearly died in the stream, but not quite. So there we go, that's all added. And what's next on my little list there? Right then, Greg Tech versus Galacticraft. Now, last episode I asked for opinions on whether I should disable Galacticraft until it works with blood magic. I said that wrong as well, didn't I? Galacticraft versus blood magic is what I meant to say. And I got loads of feedback. Thank you very much for all the feedback. Now, first of all, I'll give you my reasoning why I asked the question. I asked the question because Galacticraft seems to be a bit of an endgame type of thing. I need to get loads of stuff in place before I can go to space, yeah? I probably could do it a bit earlier than I planned, but I'm going to end up setting a factory up here, then working towards Galacticraft, then going to space, and then building space factories and stuff like that. Blood magic I could start straight away. So my reasoning was I could maybe take Galacticraft out, get blood magic started, get it up to a level where that it's getting me useful things, rituals and stuff. Then put Galacticraft back in when it works, then go to space. But I think it's probably about 50-50 split with the feedback, but more I'm going to keep Galacticraft in. One, because it's got its well gen. I'm not sure exactly how much well gen it's got, but it's certainly got some well gen. And 2, I have got blood magic in my Resident Rise series and in the Monster Beginner's Guide, and I will be doing it a lot in the Monster Beginner's Guide because it's a really useful mod. So if you want to see blood magic, watch my Resident Rise or watch my Resident Rise or my FTB Monster Beginner's Guide, and you will see it a lot. You'll see some of it in there, definitely. So I am going to leave Galacticraft in here and work towards fluid transposer. There we go. It's called fluid. Because the fluid ducts now, of course. What's tripping me up? There we go. Fluid transposer. 2 glass, bucket, 2 copper. Damn buckets. Greg always taking my buckets. 2 glass. Another one of them. Gets us a fluid transposer. So there we go. Right. So that covers the Galacticraft versus blood magic. So I am keeping Galacticraft in, and hopefully McDoodle8 knows that he's stopping blood magic working, and he'll work on getting it going. Right, I've finished making these then, and then I'll jump into running through what happened on the stream. Now, the stream videos did go up onto the YouTube, so you may have seen them. So I don't want to spend too much time on this. But, if you don't know what I did in the stream, I'll just cover it really quick. Now, when I do streams, I try not to do technical stuff because I try and keep that for the episodes. So I don't want to make it so people have to watch previous streams to see, oh, when did he make that and how did he put that system together and shit like that, you know what I mean? So I've not actually done anything really technical. What I was trying to do is I've got this little village here, of course, and I've got no space in this little village. So what I wanted to do was, my plan is to have a factory under the floor, under the seabed, with a glass ceiling. I want it circular, about 9 chunks, and I'll have all my factory down there, and my launch for my rockets into space. I'm going to be through this middle bit here. So I thought I'd do that on the stream. So what I did was I made a Buildcraft filler, which I don't know where it is. Wonder where that is. Oh, there it is. Buildcraft filler, and with some landmarks, I made a big box under here. So this is all boxed in, and then I set about trying to get rid of the water. Now this is proving a lot more difficult than I'd initially thought. Got a little way through there to get back up. Look at all these villagers down here. Christ. So I can get back up there. So this is all full of water. So I started looking at ways of getting rid of the water. Now there's a thing called a floodgate from Buildcraft that can fill water, but it can't take things away. But the video indicated that it does the opposite of the video from Covert Jaguar, I think. Indicated it does the opposite of the pump from Buildcraft. And now the pump doesn't get rid of source block. What the floodgate does is it uses source blocks and fills an area with source blocks. So I did make a pump just to test if the pump mechanic had changed, just a basic Buildcraft pump, to see if the pump mechanic had changed and it actually gets rid of source blocks now. But it doesn't get rid of source blocks of water. So I can't use a pump. So that's what I made there. Advanced pump there from GregTech would suggest that it does get rid of water source blocks. This is, look, the best way of emptying oceans. So that would suggest that gets rid of source blocks. I might have to make one of them. That takes 4 pumps. A stainless steel hull. No, just a normal steel hull works. Okay. And 4 advanced circuits. So that might have to go on the list. The other way we're doing it, and this is what I worked towards for quite a way, is using a block from Mariculture, which is a really cool mod that adds loads of fish and stuff, called a mechanized sponge. And for that you need some sponge, and to make sponge you just get yellow wool and throw it in water, and that makes a sponge bit. And then you need water, iron construction block, which is just iron and glass. And then this thing, titanium ingot, this is what has got me stuck. There's a titanium ingot. Now there's GregTech titanium, industrial blast furnace, and titanium dust got from bauxite, is it? If I remember rightly. Yeah, bauxite ore. Gets you little bits of titanium dust, industrial grinder, so that's a little bit out my reach at the minute. But Mariculture adds its own titanium. It's from a thing called rutile ore. And unfortunately I can't find any in my world. Now, there was a little bit of it, and it's not even showing me there, is it? So that's the Mariculture titanium. You see, look, this would suggest that. This would suggest. That's how you smell this stuff. That you can't even make titanium any other way. So maybe GregTech's messing with how Mariculture titanium works. So I may be struggling at getting titanium anyway. I heard a zombie. I would expect it to pathfind to me, but it doesn't seem to be. Listen, I can definitely hear a zombie though. Where is it? It's there. How did a zombie get into my village? Damn guy. There should be nowhere where they can spawn up here. Right, let me sleep. Just make sure no more come. So I might have issue with Mariculture getting that titanium. So that means I'm gonna have to push on with GregTech anyway, which I want to anyway. I want to push on with GregTech. So I need to get a decent power source and resource processing first though. And so yeah, and then the other thing I needed was these things, water droplets. So that's what I spend most of the second episode of the stream doing. The second part of the stream. The stream was 3 hours long, of course. So the second hour, most of the second hour, was making this thing. So let me get under there, down there again. How do I get down there again? Okay, I was only down there a second ago. I forgot already. So if I go down here, created this thing. This is a multi-block structure. It's got a block in there called a fish feeder. Fish feeder, you got to catch live fish. So I went fishing, which was pretty cool. I'm really shit at fishing, but I've got a fishing rod somewhere. There it is. A reed fishing rod. And I went fishing and I caught some live squid. Live squid are in there. He needs to get a load of bait, which I'll show you how to get in a minute. Hello. This has to be 2x3 walls with a water source, and put that fish feed in the middle and it becomes a multi-block. That's what goes on there. You just get loads of bait, put that in there, and then this cycles and you can get items, the fish drop items. So squid obviously give ink. They don't give a great deal, but once you've got things automated, I guess they would give quite a lot. Excuse me, my voice is going. And what these can do is, as a bonus item, they can give these things. But I didn't actually get any water droplets. But I didn't have I can't get the titanium anyway, so that was my way, going to be my way of getting rid of the water. Unfortunately, it's not happening. So the stream was a bit of a damp squid. Because I kind of failed. This is how you get the bait, by the way. This is called a sifter. Now, let me show you the sifter. My mouse is giving up a bit, I think. So there's the sifter. That's just wood, sticks, and this fishing net thing. Fishing net is just sticks and string. And then the fish feeder, the fish feeder, there we go, is wicket, couple of raw fish, and a chest. So I had to catch, I had some raw tuna, so that's dead fish. And that's just reeds and string. So it's pretty straightforward how to make them bits. But yeah, the problem is the titanium. Now there is a thing called rutile ore, or rutile ore. Let's find it in here. There it is. Rutile ore. See, and you can process that into dirty pile titanium dust according to that. Now you can turn it into titanium ingots with pythium dust. Interesting. I have to blow the bottom of my mouse. Oh, I've got a big bit of my chair stuck on it. Oh no, the plastic thing from the bottom of the mouse has fell off. There we go. There we go. I can move my mouse again. Brilliant. The little plastic cover on the bottom of my mouse had all fallen off. So pulverise that into titanium dust. That's interesting. That should be able to just be straight up. Does that need an industrial blast furnace? It does, yeah. Oh, it can be put in a smeltery as well. Interesting. So I should be able to make that into ingots in a smeltery. And then sag mill makes it into aluminium. We don't want that. Grinder. Titanium flakes. That's cool. So the grinder will get me only one though. Extractor. That's what we want in it. I'm going to put that for the extractor. So get some rutile ore. We should be able to get the titanium bit for that. So I'm going to wait towards getting the fish still. So for the fish, what we need is some dirt. Let's grab some dirt. We've only got 23 blocks at the minute. If you bang dirt through this sifter, so you just throw it through. You see there that 23 dirt give me 3 ants, so not much. Rotten flesh can go through there, but it's got a bit of a low rate. But I think sand and dirt are the easiest things. Grass you can throw in there as well. And then what you do with that is you put that in the water. It's pretty cool. Just sling that in the water like this. And then that'll go in there, so that 3 ants became 3 fish food. This will start working. And come on. Boop. And then each time that works, they're nearly dead. Each time that works, there's a chance that it'll create an item, and there's a chance that it'll create a bonus item of that water droplets. And I think there's also a chance it can create eggs to create more, and you can breed fish and stuff like that in there. So that's the second bit I did in the video. And then just because I hadn't done much, I went for a little bit of an adventure. I made 3 Mistcraft ages. I only went in one on the stream, so I'll show you the one I went in. This is the first one I went in, age 2. So I went into this in the stream. This is a flat age, which is pretty useful. Who are all them? They're the zombies. They're dressed a bit colourful, aren't they? Oh, they're special mobs. Special mobs have all got a hammer and funky colours on. Interesting. I've got to be careful that my portal don't get blown up. So this is a weird age. It's Nether and Extreme Hills and Glacier. So Boneyard, Extreme Hills and Glacier by the looks of it. So three biomes. So I've got penguins here, which is useful for feathers. Sorry penguin, but for science. Just to show penguins drop feathers. That's pretty useful. Of course, venison and leather from them guys. Loads of bone meal if I want it. These things, you can just chop these down and they turn into bone meal. Check that out. So I've got a ton of bone meal if I want it. Turn that off. But I've got to be careful that, yeah, gas don't blow things up. So there's the first stage. This is flat, so it's probably be quite useful for mining. Now I'm pretty sure I found some quartz as well. It looks like it's only the top couple of layers, which is weird. Okay, maybe not as useful then. But at least it's flat, so I could put a quarry in this edge and get some decent stuff probably. Extreme hills means there'll be possibly emeralds around. That's quite useful. You got a pickaxe. Anyway, let's get out of here. So there's the first one. So I went in here and had a bit of an explore around here on the stream, so you can see I've been quite away. We found a Thaumcraft dungeon down here somewhere. I've still got some stuff in that I need to get to, actually. Oh shit, that's my issue. Look, I don't want that thing blowing up. Get away, you. Whoa. Go get a gas tier off that dickhead. Over here. Miss. No, I didn't. Swan. There we go. By the way, I am doing a UHC next Saturday with Nemson and Ego. We are doing a UHC on say with some of the Visiocraft guys, which is Ego's network. So that should be fun. I think it's going to be 1.7.4. Never played UHC, never really played vanilla much, so I need to look. I don't think any of the guys who were playing against watched this, so I'm gonna say I think I'm gonna try and be a trap guy and set some traps up around our base, and hopefully not dying in myself. So there is quartz because of the Nether Ores mod. Quartz will aggro them pigmen on me, so I don't want to be touching that at the minute. So I'll be careful there. Yeah, right. If we look at that, if I pan out, we've got some Oblivion frames in the Thaumcraft dungeon down there. So that's what I was looking for. I came into the ages trying to find some dungeons and stuff. I'm not cheating pages in this world because I've set it to hard mode. If I was just going to cheat in Mistcraft age pages, then it kind of Uzi Belf. Wow. And he drops nether wart. He wasn't very tough though, was he? Whew, scared me though. I've got my fire resistance and my regen, so that's pretty useful. So there's age 1. And there was one of the new mobs that I've added by one of the optional mods that I've enabled. Let's quick check of age 3. Age 3 is Mystic Grove, Alps Forest, jungle over there, I think. So that's a nice little age. Not flat, nothing particularly weird about it. Just a nice little age. There we go. And then age 3, not age 4, I mean, is a bit weirder. So more boneyard. And then over there, that's like called a string forest or something. Let's have a look over here. So be careful, there's no angry mobs about. Someone sounds angry. So this is a biome, there's a plenty biome over here. It's I thought he was going to jump on me then. Check this place out, what's it called? Silk Glades. Loads of spiders spawning these. So I've got plenty of string if I need it anyway. And then when I came back over here, see this where the water is down here? It had the crystals all over the place down here, the geostrata crystals. So I grabbed a whole load of them. There was loads of geostrata crystals of loads of different types. So there's one little adventure. Right, what I'm going to do then is I'm running out of space very quickly in my shit. Oh man, there's these guys as well. He's throw you in the end, you get loads of fall damage. These things, ghastly souls. Can you make this ender portal thing? Ooh, get over there. Who's that guy? Behemoth. With some green fire. Don't want to step in his fire. Surely that burns. Did he drop you anything good? Possibly blaze powder, all them exploding things did. Cool, so yeah, there was loads of crystals around here. Loads. So I mined a good few of them up. Oh man, mobs everywhere. Is that another belf? Yeah, there's another belf. There you see a crystal that I missed. We'll have that. Let's head back to the other world. It's like Cacodemon. How much region I've got left? 2 minutes. And Pinky. Not sure what Pinky is. Oh man, it's busy, isn't it? Oh shit, there's 2 more of them things over there as well. So you can see the nether's going to be a bit fun, isn't it? If these are all nether stuff. Die, please. So there's him dead. What's he drop? You drop anything for me? Oh, shit, that was a gas like an 8. I'm getting out of here. Screw it. Danger everywhere. Look at that. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, there's a pigman on me. Oh shit, that's a mess. Shit! That got heavy, didn't it? Right, I'll get my gear back. I'll meet you back in the other world. Well, shit, that got heavy. I got 3 deaths there, up to 10. I got all my stuff back. We got real nuts in there. I'm just making a new magma crucible because I lost the magma crucible I had. So, put them together. Put them together. So now with these things, oh, I didn't press that, did I? What's hit you all the way around? Whee! Magma crucible, and I put my fluid transposer in there out of the way. And of course now, because I've got this cell up here, what I can do is grab my crescent wrench. Where's that gone? There it is. Cool. Grab my crescent wrench. I'm not going back in there for a while, by the way. Even it's just got real overwhelming. When I went back in, there was about 12 of them delph things all just stood waiting for me, and my armor's nearly shagged. So what I might do is I might make some steel armor using the rotary craft steel. I'm just cooking up some lead because I didn't have enough lead to make the second cell for the thing there. So now I need a room for this. I need a thermal expansion room, don't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up in here for now. Let's say this is why I need a factory underground. Sorry, villager, just poach with my pickaxe there. Can't fit in there really, can I? Where can I go? Yeah, I'll put them in here for now. I have a fluid transposer, magma crucible. What we can do with these is, in the magma crucible, we can output to the fluid transposer. We can get liquid redstone into here, and I can start making the bits for this Flux-Infused thing. So I'm going to go cut again. I'm going to go get all the bits ready for that. Now we've made the 2 things here. My energy cell can go. I need a place bigger. Get rid of them maybe. Energy cell can go there. We'll put output power to the bottom. It's the back in it. That's the bottom. There we go. Oops. Orange. And I'll get a couple of fluid energy transfer pipes, and I'll start making the bits we need for this then. So what do we need? We need obsidian rods. I just blaze powder obsidian dust. Obsidian dust is pulverized obsidian ingots. I'm sure it'll be able to pulverize obsidian. Macerate. Have to make it into ingots first? Nah, surely not. I might have to do that first then. I doubt it though. I'll try and just pulverise an obsidian block. So that's what I need for that then. These we need liquid redstone and diamonds, so that's easy enough. So I'll get them sorted. And then for the top bit, we need Flux-Infused Electrum blend and Pyrethium blend. So Flux-Infused Flux Electrum is Electrum dust in a fluid transposer. So I'll make some Electrum dust. That's easy enough. And what was the other bit? So everything's real hard to get to. Pyrethium dust is just blaze, sulfur, coal dust, and redstone. Okay, I might have to go get some sulfur dust from somewhere. So I think there's some in the hollow hill. So I'll be back when I've got all that ready, and we'll start putting this thing together. Back in a bit. Okay, back then, and the episode's over 30 minutes already. I don't think I've even done anything. I got some sulfur. I did have some, and I mined a little bit more from in the hollow hill. I've just pulverised some blaze rods. I'm just pulverising some coal, and I pulverised a couple of obsidian blocks, and that does get the pulverised obsidian, so that's good. So what we're going to make here is, what I've done here is I've got my hardened energy cylinder there, steam dynamo. I made a second acoustic accumulator, which is sat under there, keeping this full of water, which I'll use these acoustic accumulators at some point and make a little water plant like I normally do. Got induction smelter over there for when we need it, magma crucible here, fluid transposer full of redstone, and 16 coal dust. That is going to let me make pyrethium dust. Awesome. So I've got 32 of them, so they're going to go in there. Next I want to squash another one of them, right? And now I think it's like this. No, what I'm actually going to do, I've been looking, this has 6 damage, 6 attack and 1 flux. The sword has 8 attack and 1 flux, and the Omni Wrench doesn't have any attack really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an Omni Wrench and a sword rather than a Battle Wrench. Actually, it's the same amount of Flux Electrum ingots. Right, how do I make this? Obsidian rod. Ah, okay, wrong way around. So blaze in the middle. The outside. So I want 2 of them, and then it's to grab some diamonds. Back in a sec. Like magic, I've got some diamonds, and diamonds want to go in there, so I've got 4 of them. Now they're going to turn into these guys, flux crystals, which is cool. Now, so I'll wait until you can see a couple of them. We'll make the first rod. Now the problem I have is when I made some Electrum the other day, so this needs, if I can find it again, Flux Electrum blend needs Electrum blend. Electrum blend we can make all sorts of mess. Come on, Electrum dust. Now Electrum dust, I made it using the gold and the iron pulverized, and we only got 4 little dusts, 4 tiny dusts, small piles. We didn't get enough because of Greg Tech. But what people let me know I could do. Why you stopped? Eh? What's going on? Oh, there. That's why. Graphic like. There we go. So I've got there, even there. There we go. We've got 2 of the obsidian rods. So what I'm going to do is I have just got some gold ore flakes sorted because I was out of gold. I'm going to put these into ingots. Then I'm going to get some silver ore. No, I'm not. I'm going to make some silver ingots because I might as well triple it up. So we've got silver in here. I've got quite a bit of silver in there, so I might have to put some of that through the grinder as well. Then I'm going to put the silver ingots and the gold ingots into the smeltery and make them into Electrum blend in here, I think. Then I might have to pulverise them again. So it's a convoluted way because of Greg, but I'm trying to get the max out of it. So I'll get that done. I'll get some Electrum. I'll be back when that's ready. Ooh, just did a meteor strike. You see that line there? That looks like a trail. I just missed it on camera. But that looks like a trail, so I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go get over there. We'll have a quick look at that, and we'll add that onto this episode as well. Back in a sec. Okay then, here it is. There's my base, just over here, and it landed. Look at that, just over here. We've got a nice little... It's got some ferrous, copper, redstone, all kind of stuff in here. So nice little, what's that? Oh, grid 6 cinnabar, okay. So I was hoping for some diamonds, nice. I was hoping for some oh, tungsten, it's nice as well, I guess. Called rutile, or rutile, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I was hoping for some of that, but looks like I'm not going to get lucky with it on this one. But hopefully, what was that? Was that it? That one it, was it? Oh crap. Full inventory already. So there we go, that's Meteor Craft. Drops all kind of funky stuff. So I'll meet you back and we'll carry on making the flux weapons. Back in a sec. Okay then, that gave me a whole new set of issues to deal with. I had so much ore and so little storage space. I've had to extend some of my wooden chests into iron ones. And I made this thing, reinforced strongbox. I've just got loads of ores in there. Reinforced strongbox is really cool, you can pick it up. Strongboxes are really cool in their own right. They start off, strongbox, wooden chest with 4 tin around it, gets you a strongbox. It's got less storage than a normal wooden chest. It's only got 2 slots. Then you can upgrade that by putting invar around. Then you can upgrade that again by putting hardened glass round. Hardened glass is 8 obsidian and 1 lead. It'll get you 2, so you need 16 obsidian, which is 8 obsidian blocks pulverized, and a couple of lead. It'll get you the hardened glass to surround that, and then later on we can make these resonant ones, so we can upgrade this again later once we've got some of this endarium blend, which needs resonant ender. We ain't got no ender pearls yet, so we can't do that. But what I have got is I've got this nice reinforced strong box. I can pick it up and put it down with my crescent hammer, and I can put all my ingots in it and just keep them out of the way for a minute. So I did what I was going to do in the smeltery, and I got 32 electrum. I've just pulverized half of that, so I've got 16 electrum blend here now, which is awesome. What I can do with that is I can put that now into the fluid transposer, and that will start turning that into fluxed electrum blend. Awesome. And now pyrethium dust, fluxed electrum blend in there. Is that correct? Do I need 2 of them? Let's have a look. I think I need 2 of them yet. So this is going to get me what I need out of here. Fluxed electrum ingot. Yay! So there's our sword. Flux-Infused sword. Sweet. Now of course it's got no power yet, so I need to make one more thing. I need to make an infusion. Energetic infuser, so I'm going to go make that. So that needs silver and redstone. Okay, that's easy enough. Another leadstone energy cell, yeah. Another one of them, and that'll let us get power. And well, I've just been watching Bevo while I've been getting things ready. And there's a new engine, a new dynamo called the reactant dynamo. And if we fuel that with a bucket of glowstone and a gas tier, then it produces a whole lot of energy. A whole, like, millions of energy. So that was 2 million, as far as I can tell. 1.6 million RF off of gas tier with glowstone. I'm not really sure what it multiplies at the minute. I have to have a bit of working out, but it'll certainly get me a lot more than coal. So I could liquidize. I wonder if I've used all this up. Oh, there we go. So I'm sure these will come in handy for other stuff. Oh, is that all they're there for? That is actually all they're for. So I might not want all that just yet. I certainly want another one for my Omni Wrench. And then Omni Wrench is there. Sweet. Flux-Infused Omni Wrench. So if I run across really quickly, let's just make this infuser. As you can see, I need a factory. It's killing me running all over the place, especially with no speed boost. I should make a speed crystal. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Look at all that place where I died. Look at all the crystal shards I got from there. I got most of them from there, so they're the invisibility ones. Invisibility, that's cool. So I'm going to make some more of these. I'm going to make a speed one. I'll make an invisibility one as well. That's good. I'll do it off camera probably, because you've seen me make them. Right then, so I want another one of them, and I want nearly out of glass. Lead. Oops, not lead. I need some lead though. Oh shit, I'm out of glass. Because I need a leadstone energy cell. Damn it, I'm going to have to cut camera again. Back in a sec. Okay then, back for the last bit, and I've made my energetic infuser with that recipe there, and I also made a redstone furnace while I was at it. Redstone infuser can go there, and let's just shift click in the middle of them. That just clears all the input outputs. So that's going to take all the power out of this easily. But what we can do in there is we can fuel up our tools. Now I made too many of the, what do you call it, them guys, Flux Electrum Blend, because the only thing they go into is this. So that's the only thing that these go into. So, and these, oops, these, the only thing that these go into is a set of tools. So I'm going to make myself a pick and an axe and a shovel. So I'm going to be using full. I've got 11 things to use there. So what's that? There's an axe. There's a pick. No, sorry. There's a pick. There's a shovel. That leaves me 4 left. I'll work out what to use with the other 4. But I'm going to make myself a full set of stuff with them. So I'll be using fully Flux-Infused stuff, which means I need to get a decent power source on the go. There we go, Flux-Infused sword. And these are, the sword, for example, is of course enchantable. So I can enchant that, make it better. Press V to empower, cool. Ooh. Sweet. So there's that, and now 200 RF per use. Cool. So there is my sweet Omni Wrench, and Omni Wrench was always one of my favourite things, and I'm glad to see it back. I'm going to wrap up the episode there. Next episode, I'm going to do a little bit more thermal expansion. And well, in between episodes, I'm going to make myself one of these, a portable tank, copper and glass, and I'm going to upgrade that with Invar and then with hardened glass to make it into a reinforced portable tank, so I can store the rest of this redstone in it. So I'm going to fill one of them up with redstone. I still can't make endarium yet, so I've got no ender pearls. I'm also going to start looking at making a redstone energy cell, which I can make pretty straightforward with some of this redstone, some of the electrum and glass I've already got. So I'm going to swap this hardened energy cell out for a redstone energy cell, so we'll store more power. Not sure about using the reactant dynamo yet. I've worked out I've had a little look on a Reddit post, and you can get per bucket of glowstone, you can get 750,000 RF, and then you need a reactant in it. So if you use a gas tier, which I ain't got many of yet, a gas tier lasts just more than 2 buckets worth of glowstone. Glowstone, gas tiers, I'll get to that later on probably, but not for now. For now though, I'm going to wrap up the episode. I hope it was entertaining, and I hope you like seeing me die. So deaths are up to 10. And I've got redstone arsenal weapons and tools, or I will have off camera. I'll have a full set by the time you see me again. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Cheers. Bye.